Hello, welcome today. We're going to be talking about breast health today. I am Sabrina Sarabella. I am a clinical nutritionist and wellness expert, and today I wanted to give you a few top tips on how to keep those boobs healthy. So first off is a healthy diet. You want to make sure that you have a diet that's a low-fat diet, low in saturated fats, rich in fiber, has been shown to decrease circulation of estrogens that can cause breast hormone related cancers. So a lot of breast cancers are caused by an increase of estrogen in the body. So keeping a diet that helps to keep that estrogen at bay and helps to detox excess estrogen out of your body is important. I know that's a tongue tie, right? So a diet low in fat, saturated fat. So your saturated fats are your animal proteins, your butters, your anything that's like really animal protein. And you want to do more of your healthy fats like avocados, coconut oils, anything that's more of a plant-based fat, you want to include that in your diet. Insoluble fiber are things like fruits and vegetables. Those are really good for you. We'll talk more about those later. You also want to have a lot of seeds and whole grains. Also have a chemical called ligands that block estrogen's effect on the breast. So that's important to add into your diet too. So and kind of seeds are really good for you to have. Whole grains like quinoas, barley, anything that is not super processed, you want to stay away from. So more things that again, that are healthy, more natural to eat. Now, for vegetables, you want to include vegetables in the brassica family. Those include broccoli, kale, collard greens, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and mustard greens. Should be eaten about 1 to 2 cups a day. They help to detoxify, eliminate excess estrogen and environmental toxins. So again, those vegetables are really important to put into the diet to help that breast health. A high fiber diet, what happens is that it helps to detox any of the excess estrogen in our body or excess hormones and get it out of our body. Our body has our own detoxing protocols. We just need to support them. And how we support it is by using extra fiber so we can push through things through the body and get rid of excess waste. So for fiber, you want to make sure you're having about 35 grams a day. So it's super important to increase fiber into your diet. Now you want to try to avoid as much as possible those artificial ingredients and processed foods. Again, you want to keep foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, close to as nature or non-processed food as you possibly can. The more processed foods, usually the more cancer-inducing chemicals are in there. So we want to make sure that we are avoiding artificial ingredients and processed foods as much as possible. I know, try that. We also want to limit alcohol. I know if you like to drink, I get it. A few glasses of red wine can protect your cardiovascular system, but excess alcohol can increase a woman's risk of breast cancer. So if you're going to have it, limit it to 1 drink a night, and try not to exceed more than 7 glasses a week. Don't kill a messenger, sorry. All right, our lifestyle habits. We want to make sure we are including good lifestyle habits to help our breasts. So you want to try to avoid harmful environmental exposures to unnecessary hormones, right? So those are kind of things that are in our beauty products, in our plastics, anything that we don't need or excess hormones. You want to try to avoid them. Those things are also in animal products because the animals have hormones that they have themselves that also give in excess hormones to help them lactate or help them to do the things that we're going to kill them and eat their food. So we're getting those hormones with us too. We don't need extra hormones. We've got enough in our body. We want to make sure we're going to avoid excess ones. So there are many chemicals in our ecosystem that are newer in the last 50 or so years, and they can cause cancers and can get stuck in our breast tissue. So we want to make sure that we try to avoid those things. Again, those are things found in our hair products, in our skin products, in our makeups, things that we touch around us, our cleaning products. So try to check out those products, make sure that you are choosing the cleanest products and don't have any excess chemicals or hormones in them to help your health. You also want to make sure that you are managing your stress and sleep. Very important things. Lack of stress and lack of sleep can increase cortisol, which is our stress hormone, and can be a risk factor for breast cancer. So we want to make sure that we are sleeping adequate amounts at night. We are getting really restful sleep. Our room is dark. Our eyes are closed. We're sleeping throughout the night. We are in deep REM sleep. We also want to make sure that we are managing our stress. Now, we can never get rid of stress, right? We all have stress. We're all going to have stress. What you need to do is manage it. So managing it through yoga, meditation, breathing exercises, walks, journaling, therapy, all those sorts of things. So how are you managing your stress right now to lower your cortisol to help those breasts? Lifestyle, some of our lifestyle things is that, again, I talked about it, we have our own detox systems. We want to support our detox because, again, excess estrogen in our body can cause cancers. So we want to make sure that we are detoxing any kind of excess estrogen out of our body. We want to help to break it down and get rid of it. And then again, that is having adequate amounts of water, adequate amounts of fiber in our body, exercising. Of course, we detox through our sweat glands. So making sure you do all those sorts of things to get rid of the excess toxins in our body. Also, supporting ourselves with some B vitamins and antioxidants like vitamin C and E also help to break down these chemicals in our body, these hormones we want to get rid of, the environmental toxins. We can choose to add some fiber from vegetables, and flaxseed is also really good to add to our food. They help to bind to the chemicals and any excess hormones and excrete them through our stool. So adding those in, again, your flaxseed should be ground and not whole. Make sure you do those. And again, exercise, I spoke about it before, helps to control your blood sugar, it helps to sweat, helps keep your weight down, helps to keep your stress hormones and improve sleep. Now, estrogen, the more body fat we have on our body, usually the more estrogen we have in our body. So keeping our body fat at a certain percentage or keeping it at bay is important too for our breast health. Supplements you want to add into your diet. Vitamin D, very important. There's been many, many studies on the positive benefits of vitamin D. And when you are lacking vitamin D or deficient, that can cause a lot of illnesses in our bodies, causes cancer cells. So we want to make sure that we have enough vitamin D. We're getting it from the sun and from fatty fish and eggs and walnuts. But if you're not getting enough from the sun, which we probably mostly aren't, you want to make sure that you are supplementing with a good dose of vitamin D. You can also get your vitamin D levels tested with your doctors to make sure that you have enough vitamin D in your body. I'm not going to pronounce that, but I'm going to call it DIM. DIM is a really great one to have too. It is a phytochemical found in cruciferous vegetables like cabbage, cauliflower, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, kale, and mustard greens, which is really good to eat those. You can also take DIM as a supplement. And what DIM does is actually metabolizes excess estrogen. So if you have too much estrogen in your body, it is good to detoxify and get it out by using DIM. But trying to get it from your vegetables, is your food first, is really important. Studies have shown that DIM can reduce the risk of breast cancer, estrogen-driven cancers, and help to detox excess estrogen in the body and have a better ratio of good to bad estrogen. Some more supplements that are helpful. Sulforaphane is a chemical that is found in cruciferous vegetables, especially broccoli sprouts. It has been shown to decrease the progression of cancer cells and decrease carcinogens in the toxin in the body. So if you can't have enough Brussels sprouts, you can get the supplement and take that supplement form. NAC and acetylcysteine is a precursor glutathione. I know these are big words. I tongue tie myself all the time, so I apologize for that. Glutathione is a major antioxidant in the body. It helps remove toxins and support immunity. Super important. We make it ourselves, but we can deplete it by environmental toxins, prescription medications, stress. So we need to take, I like to recommend taking NAC daily in the body to help produce those glutathione in the body, to help keeping the body healthy and its immune system strong by warding off diseases. Those are some tips for you. Again, I am not your nutritionist. I am not your doctor. This is educational tips. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Don't take this as prescription, and it's just education. Reach out to me at Sabrina_Sarabella on Instagram. On TikTok, Sabrina Sarabella. You can email me or check out my website for more information. I've got tons of free recipes on there, workouts, all the things. So if you have any questions, please feel to reach out to me, comment. If you like this, please comment, subscribe, and I'll be back next time with more wellness tips for you.